And good evening, my lovelies, and welcome back to the Blue Rose Respite for my Friday night spice stream. I hope you're all doing well this evening, because we are going to be sinking our teeth into some more Baldur's Gate 3. I always love these streams. How are you, my lovelies? And a huge thank you to Samwell56 for your 45-month resub. 45 months with blinding radiance and a waking dream of a person. You are an exceptional talent worthy of worship and centuries of praise. An ageless ancient beauty, dazzling scholars and holy worshippers, the face of a goddess, all muses speak with flustered descriptions and yearning breath to their patrons. You're the heart of song and the purpose of sight. Love you, Stephanie. Thank you so much, Sam. Like, your poetic messages whenever you resub, or just like in general, because you come up with some amazing ones on the Discord as well, and in my comments and everything that I post, to be honest. They are just so wonderful. So thank you so much for the resub and also the incredibly kind words. Thank you. Oh, my lovelies, how are you doing? Also, I saw Scarlett is in chat to make sure that everyone behaves themselves. So glad to see you there, Scarlett. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. And yes, Scaracomi, congratulations on getting the job. I know things have been a bit stressful for you lately, so it's really good to hear that you got the job and your first shift is on Sunday. Hell yes. I'm keeping an eye on these devils. They tend to behave themselves for the most part. But I'm glad that I've got some extra support in chat for the most part. I know sometimes you can get up to some chaos of your own, but so long as everyone is having a good time and mostly behaving themselves, then that's what matters. How is it going, my lovelies? I've been having a very good week. I've got a couple of things to talk about. First and foremost, you might notice now that I have a sub goal. So when we get to 100 subs, I'm going to get some more emotes for you guys to have fun with. I already have my eye on a few, but I want to get some more emotes. Hopefully a mixture of like some animated ones and some still ones for you guys to have fun with in chat, because I love seeing chat just blow up whenever I go live, when everyone's like grooving to the music that's playing and everything. So I have some already in mind, but yes, if we get to 100 subs, then I will pick up some more emotes for you. And of course, when we hit 2,600 followers, I think, then I'll do another 6-hour stream. So yes. And who is this live? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Rose Respite. I'm glad you could join us this evening. Perfect timing, because we were just getting settled into the evening. I'm just over here having pizza. I'm behaving perfectly. Now I'm jealous. Now I want pizza. Boo. Well, my PT did say that I need to have a lot of carbs tomorrow before what's happening on Sunday, because if you do not know, I posted on my socials yesterday, I believe, but this weekend, specifically on Sunday, I am running the London Marathon. I've been training kind of in secret for the past year or so, because I wanted to do this for myself. This is a goal I never thought I'd be able to achieve, but I've worked really hard over the past year of improving like my weight training, my cardio, my food habits and everything like that. And it's all coming together on Sunday, and I'm nervous. I'm nervous about it. But I just want to cross that finish line. I don't care if like I can't run the whole thing, if I can only like get to a walking pace and barely scrape my way across the finish line. I just want to get past the finish line. Steph, who is this live, is an RR, a friend of mine. Oh, that's awesome, Scaracomi. Welcome in that case. And hello from Montana, from Dog Boss. Hello, and hello from London, over here at the Blue Rose Respite. Kind of having you pass out. Oh, absolutely. Like, I'm very lucky that I have a really good personal trainer, and I saw him... Yesterday was Thursday, right? Yes. Because normally I see him on Wednesdays, but I saw him on Thursday because he had something on Wednesday. So yes, that's why I was kind of like... Need to bring up my calendar in my head for a hot second. So yeah, I saw him yesterday, and he gave me lots of tips for stuff I should have with me in my backpack, and what I should eat the night before, what I should eat the day of, he said, like, don't go to the gym tomorrow, just fully let your body rest as much as possible so that it's like at its best for marathon day on Sunday. For those of you who don't know how long it is in American terms, I believe 26 miles. In the rest of the world terms, it's just under 45 kilometers. It's a long marathon. I'm very excited and nervous. Like, I do long runs on the regular for my training on weekend mornings, but I've never done something that distance before. Like, I'm comfortable walking and I have a really good baseline of stamina, so I feel confident that I should be able to cross the finish line. I don't know how much of it's going to be jogging and how much of it's going to be running. I have a feeling most of it's going to be running, but what matters to me is that I just make it through in one piece and I get that medal at the end. Vince! Hello, Vincey Vince, how are you? It looks so rosy today. Yes, there is something weird with my lighting because, as you can probably see, it's slightly more daytime hours over here in the UK. And my blind doesn't go all the way down, so I can't white balance my lighting correctly until it gets to nighttime. God, I can't wait until I'm able to eventually buy my own place and I can set up a specific office space that has consistent lighting for once. What matters is that you make it through the marathon, and that's what matters. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because as I said before, I run long distance on the weekends for my own training, but that's just on the treadmill. But yeah, this is one of those things, like, I feel confident in myself. I've trained hard. I've worked hard for it. I know I can do this, and I'm very, very lucky that I have not just my friends and family, but my loved ones, like, sending their love and good vibes as well, so I'm very, very excited about it. And then today, because I reached a personal goal for, like, weight loss as well, because I'm just trying to, like, tone up, trim down a little bit, but recently I hit a milestone for weight loss, so I treated myself to some nice new gym clothes and a new bag that I can carry my gym gear in, as well as, like, to go back and forth to stage combat, so I don't need to, like, swap out my fitness kit between, like, my little tote bag and my more secure backpack. So treated myself today. Also got some very nice shiny jewelry, so it's been a good day. I feel like I've just been working really hard, so I'm allowed to treat myself every once in a while. Of course you can do this. You're Steffi Steph, Mother Fluff and Taupe, and you could do anything and be the greatest. Hell yes! Hell yes to that positivity. Got this, Steph will be cheering for you. Oh, thank you so much, my lovelies. You're amazing. I'm coming up on a year of keeping a daily exercise routine. I need to start setting goals for myself. Like, honestly, absolutely, if there's something you want to work towards, whether it's a marathon or maybe it's a particular goal in terms of, like, lifting a certain amount of weight or reaching certain measurements, so long as you're always doing it in a healthy way and you're listening to your body when it needs time to rest, because that's something I personally am very bad at, but I have gotten better over the past few months, just bit by bit, mostly. Hey, White Tiger, how's it going? Welcome back. Oh, good to see you again. Welcome, welcome. So, where last we left off with the tale of Rosamund, the Sanguine Singer, in Baldur's Gate 3, our beloved Bard of Blood. We have arrived at the ruins of Lathander's temple, and we're on our way to try and enter the Creche, and hopefully also get the blood of Lathander as well. And then I think once we've figured out the stuff with the Creche, then we should be able to go back down to the Underdark. Because I'm trying to remember, like, what were some things we had to do? We had to take care of some stuff in the Underdark, but they were all, like, fight related, and I didn't feel like we were quite strong enough to successfully win. So hopefully when we get past level 6, or we meet level 6, then we'll be strong enough to take on like the Spectator and a couple of the other fights, do the Auntie Ethel fight as well. So let us first go through the Creche and that nonsense, although there's that other fight that happens in the Creche, but we will see. We will see. Quick hydrate check. Alrighty, but are you guys ready for some Baldur's Gate 3? Because I most certainly am. Alrighty, just check everything is all good to go. Alrighty, let's get into it, my lovelies. Okay. So, party lineup. We have Rosamund, we have Astarion, we have Shadowheart, and we have Lae'zel. And let us head back into the temple. Let's go boulder some gates, absolutely. Oh yeah, that's right, and we killed a whole ton of kobolds. Whoops.
What path lies before me?
Yep, and that's locked, and so we need to figure out another way in. I believe it's this way. Can't quite remember. Oh yeah, that's right, it's this way. Sneaky, sneaky way. I think there's multiple ways to get through the temple. But this is a good one. Here we go. White Tiger 99845, thank you so much for the 4-month resub. I really appreciate it. Welcome back to the Blue Rose Respite, and thank you so much for your support. Oh, and you're on a 4-month streak as well. Amazing, thank you. Anything else? Some useful arrows though, those are always good. Come on. We can jump that, that's not too bad. There we go. Aside from playing PC, are you an Xbox or PlayStation fan? I am a little bit more of a PlayStation person. I'm very lucky that I have a PS5 that I sometimes play games on. Pretty much, I mostly play games pretty much exclusively on PC. So I mostly use my PS5 for either PS5 exclusives like Last of Us. Oh, I say exclusives, you can play it on Steam now. And for other stuff like watching Netflix and other things. Like, maybe it's just because also when I was growing up, we didn't really grow up with Xbox. It was more PlayStation focused. PlayStation and Nintendo, actually. If I probably have to, you know, pick one of the big ones, I would probably say Nintendo, personally. What am I doing? There might be something useful down here, don't judge me. Dawnmaster Stockhold, master of his craft. Beloved Dawnmaster Stockhold, buried with a ceremonial mace in honor of the many humble maces he wielded in his lifetime as he purged the evil from this land. I'll be taking that and the gold ring. Don't you judge me, I'm doing an evil run. Oh, I appreciate your optimism, chat. With that poll ended, can Stephanie do it? Yes, she can. 90% of you voted for yes, she can. Well, then now it's a stated fact. Now I have to successfully complete the marathon. But yes, I would say that if I had to pick one of the big consoles, it would be Nintendo, just because I did grow up with a Nintendo 64. Yes, I'm that old. And a GameCube when I was a little bit older.
Keep them busy! The thunder forgive me. We have to fire the lance.
Talking statues are never a good sign.
Agreed.
Better not be cursed.
I'm sure grave robbing is not the worst thing that the Dark Urge has done. Oh, I don't think it is either. A long-winded introduction explains that Haskin Zaith'is's notes, published as is from their work journal, have helped bring alchemy to the masses. It starts with the full history on the Dragonborn, who had been descaled as a teenager and started their alchemical research in hopes of restoring their hide. And as the pages turn, it continues to wax poetic about Ceates. I think that's how you pronounce it, Ceates. Put aside their own research to help the common people. Not much more interesting, though, are Ceates' actual research notes. I have decided I shall make all my notes, both those written and those still to come, available to those who would wish to study. You, reading this text now, are probably one such person. As enticing as potion making is, we shall first start with the most basic alchemical rule, the rule of 3. Most ingredients can be found throughout Faerun. However, they need to be refined to be of any use in alchemy. Doing so is simple. Just combine 3 of the same ingredients and you will obtain an extract, which can be used to brew potions, poisons, oils, and elixirs. So do remember, 3 of the same ingredients make an extract, or in rhyme form if you like. When in doubt with alchemy, just recall the rule of 3. Thrice the same ingredient forms an extract excellent. Brilliant. Inventory of offerings. An inventory of the food and offerings brought to the monastery and their redistribution to alms seekers. Okay, so through this barricade is how you get to the other side, but I want to explore a bit more. Because yeah, then that's on the other side of the door, I believe, but
wish to live in more interesting times.
let's have a bit more of a look around. Oh my god. Sorry, I just am in awe of how beautiful this area is. Like, we don't spend much time in this Temple of Lathander, but my god, there's just some sections that are just jaw-droppingly gorgeous. Like this, like seeing... This is also like... This is how cool my PC is. But seeing the light coming through the stained glass, like, and then, like, reflected upon, like, the stone behind us with our silhouettes and everything, just... There's a reason that this game has made history by achieving Game of the Year across all of the big game awards. It is just that good. Oh, I wish we got to spend more time in this area, but... Because I could just spend hours upon hours just staring at everything.
Keep them busy. The thunder forgive me. We have to fire the lance.
Something curious.
Ooh. Oh, maintenance records. Reminder to the caretaker, when oiling the machine, make sure you don't grease the statues themselves. Stones become loose of late and has a tendency to slip. Novice Perrin was rumoured to have triggered a full spin once. Oh no.
Indolence breeds madness.
Could you assist with this, laser?
Proceeding.
Immune to slashing damage, I see.
No time to rest.
Oh, okay, everyone back up.
If the gods are watching me.
I'm gonna do some magic shit. Shatter. That was almost all of it, okay. Don't still take. It's a level 2 spell.
First step is the hardest.
Oh, come on. Fine. What are you immune to? Immune to slashing. Has resistance to piercing, but it's not completely immune to that. There we go.
Looking ahead.
Could have probably saved on the spell, but that's fine. The game is phenomenal, and the nice thing about Larian is they're more than likely going to allow people to mod the living hell out of it. Honestly, yeah, they've been very like cool with people like choosing to do mods, whether it's cosmetic things or gameplay things. I think you can mod almost any game unless the developer is just like, no, please stop that. But I will say, maybe this is on some people's minds. Larian did release a new announcement regarding moving forward with Baldur's Gate 3.
Guardian of Faith spell. And a remarkably long-lasting one at that.
I want to see if I can get around without setting it off. Actually,
Will be done.
try and let Lae'zel do it. So Larian has released a update recently about a new patch that they're working on, which includes interesting stuff for the darker endings. Even if you're not playing Dirge, but you take a more villainous story direction, apparently they've been working on something cool, which I'm very excited about.
Let's move.
But they have also announced that they've spent many years working on this game, and they have no interest in making Baldur's Gate 4 or making any DLC, which is understandable, and they are perfectly within their rights to do that. I love Dungeons and Dragons, but from what I hear, it's
whatever it takes.
sometimes tricky working with Wizards of the Coast, and especially if they want to
Action.
move on to different things and do their own projects and stuff, then that's completely understandable. But they have announced that they are working on their own IP, which I am very excited about. Apparently the whole team is excited about this as well. So with the level of quality and care that they've put into this game already and the masterpiece that it's become, with Larian now having complete creative freedom to make their own IP, I 1000% trust that it's going to be amazing. I have very high hopes for it, and I'm just going to watch in fascination at everything that they work on. Last Notes of a Monk. Let's have a little look. Okay, lighting is a little bit better, so let me just fix that. There we go. To whom it may concern, if this is found, this is the Journal of Brother Wellham. Ooh, perfect timing. I can read this in her voice. We have our first Pick My Voice of the evening from Lord Azul. Steph, would you be so kind as to grace us with a little bit of the magnificent Queen Cava? Well, so nice of you to ask me to return, little beasties. Let's take a look at this, shall we? To whom it may concern, if this is found, this is the Journal of Brother Wellham, novice of Lathander, documenting the githyanki attack on Rosimorn Monastery for prosperity. The githyanki launched their attack at dawn. A few of us managed to barricade ourselves in a room and summoned a guardian of faith to protect us, or at least buy us time to figure out what to do to get out of here. No ideas yet, but we have faith. Lathander will preserve us in our time of need. The githyanki seem to have backed off, Morning Lord be blessed. They haven't hammered on the door for a while now, but it's hard to say if they've given up their attack altogether. Need to wait it out to see. I knew it was too good to be true. A githyanki managed to make its way through the window. Fortunately, the Guardian of Faith took care of it, but I'm sure that others will come. Still, that smashed window is giving me the idea of an escape plan. Still trapped, just heard a roar. I think it might be a dragon. If it is, the rest of the journal has been burnt away. Oh, how terrible. And hello, little beasties.
If not over, then through.
How have you all been? Silka has been an absolute darling as always, as has my own little beastie. Ooh, so many skeletons picked clean. Ooh. I wonder, would heat metal perhaps work on you? Alright, let's get you back on your feet, dear.
Action, not reaction. What am I to do? Take you.
There we go, that's better.
Indolence breeds madness.
Intestines throb. Blood whispers.
Let's do a quick short rest to catch my breath.
Enough sitting around. Let's go hurt someone.
Let's make sure that everyone's got enough potions that we're going to be taken care of. See, in the dark caverns where I reside and rule, I'm sure we have similar potions to these, but of course constructed with slightly different ingredients. I'll take that.
With haste. Here goes nothing.
Does your silk come in different colours by any chance, Queen Caver? That's a rather intimate question, don't you think? Cheeky thing. No. Mine just comes in wonderful threads of gold. I've heard most riders' silk is silver. Perhaps it is a reflection of my might and majesty that the silk I produce is gold. I believe, though, you could dye it into different colours if you so choose. But why would you, when it's already perfect? Let's keep looking around, shall we?
Is someone crying?
And I wasn't the cause of it? Shocking. Why would anyone dye such perfect silk? Exactly.
I don't need any attention right now.
Why would one mess with perfection?
It's like an ambush.
Yes, it does seem to be that, doesn't it? Let's try and get the drop on them, shall we?
My love, part 12, the boring opponent.
Quietly now. Stepping softly. Keeping low.
There we go.
Where do I go from here?
In an interesting direction, I hope. Let's see, let's give some bardic inspiration to Astarian.
Don't waste a step.
Oh, I'm yet to hear of a Drider whose silk is platinum. That could be curious. irritating little scamps, aren't they?
Delicious. Those little pussycats are allergic to magic. Better watch my spells.
Good plan. Oh, wish we had an arrow of many targets. That could be very useful. That's fine.
Victory awaits.
And let's get you up there, shall we? Allergic to magic, you say? Maybe magical effects are okay? And they just take the extra damage. That should be alright. Your Majesty, have you by chance taught any special harnesses to your little beastie? I might have taught them a few tricks. Especially the ones that Silka likes. But with that, we come to the end of that Pick My Voice. Thank you so much, Lord Azul, for requesting the wonderful, as always, Queen Kava. Yes, I'm not doing so well, so could you perhaps healing word me, please?
Using magic around these things is more trouble than it's worth.
Okay, so even healing magic fucks us up. Okay, that's on me.
Victory awaits.
Yep, let's try and take care of these things quickly, so let's action search this. Nice.
Taking position.
Okay, then it's just the 4 of them left. Okay. Ah, come on. Hi, Millie. How's it going? Welcome to the Blue Rose Respite. Good to see you again. Oh, great. It's polymorphed into a panther. Brilliant. Just fucking brilliant. Nice. Nice, and then can you come down and help with these ones? Nice. Then there's just one left. You sneaky little shit. There we go.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Ooh. Ever thought about being in a potato? Okay, that's a good question. Chat, if you were a type of potato, what type of potato would you be? Would you be French fries? Would you be mashed potatoes? Would you be baked potatoes? Would you be I can't remember what it's called, but it's like potatoes dauphinoise or something, where it's like the sliced potatoes with the layers of cream and cheese on top, and it's really fucking good. I think it can also be called like a potato gratin. Chat, serious question. If you were a kind of potato, what kind of potato would you be? Or would you be like some thick cut, like steak style chips? Because those are also really fucking good. Wedges, definitely wedges. Hell yes. I don't really know what I personally would be if I was a potato. I'd be a very cute potato though. Now I'm trying to think of all my favorite potato-based foods. Maybe something like a potato croquette, because it has croquette in it, and I like the word croquette. Potato wedges, loaded cheese fries with ranch on the side. I want that now so badly. Fuck. Okay, chat, make each other hungry now.
Simple.
You've made me like really hungry, all this talk of potatoes, so... Ah! Oh, but loaded cheese fries with ranch on the side.
Alright.
Oh, that sounds so good. I'll take that elixir of necrotic resistance. Here's Holy Blood Volume 3. This missal commemorates the founding of Rosimorn Monastery. For my sins, it only just occurred to me that I had lacked in my record keeping of late. But then again, I know we have been busy. In our fray with the Sharon thieves, we retrieved the blood, but one of the heretics sinned most heinously. They struck the Amber, encasing his blood with the maul of pure void, damaging the most holy relic. As if knowing of this blasphemy, the exposed blood shone with an unbreakable radiance, reducing the Sharon horde to dust for us to sift from this now holy ground. The relic became far too unstable to carry back to Hap. Thus we fashioned a simple chapel around ourselves here, and encased the blood within steel, to be wielded as the most righteous cudgel against those who sit in shadow. To keep it from the lustful sacrilege of thievery, our simple chapel will become a great monastery, and the blood shall be secreted away with a great many more wiles than it was before. I find it hard to fathom that we left such an artifact in such an obvious open space to begin with. Alas, his light singes away the mistakes of the past, leading to a more fortuitous dawn indeed. I'll be steak cut fries, as I am thick with 2 C's. Nice. That's what mum is in my language. Oh, that's so cool. Homemade chips, fries in America. Oh, absolutely. Like, homemade fries are so good. Oh, Steph, I tried the banana bread recipe you shared and it came out so good. It's so good. It's so good. I made banana bread last weekend and I love the recipe that I came across. And now I want to make it all the time because it turned out so good. Take scroll dark vision. Speaking of potatoes, have you ever had real Quebec poutine, Steph? Okay, so I have had poutine before, but I need to give context because I don't know whether this is like peak, like the way that you should eat poutine or the way, like the context that you should be eating it, or if it's like, no, you need to go get it from like this specific location. The one time I've had poutine was from a food truck outside an anime convention in Toronto, and I ate it like while sitting on the corner of the street. Is that the correct context in which one consumes poutine? Because it feels like it's one of those things like, okay, you could sit down at a nice restaurant and have like a kebab, or you can get it at 2 o'clock in the morning, like ridiculously drunk, and eat it on the side of the road while grease is just pouring down your face and over your hands. And it's like, one of these two things is the correct way to consume this. Okay, sounds about right. Okay, good to know. Good to know, my lovely Canadians, that I have experienced poutine as it was intended. So that's about how most people have poutine a lot of the time. Fair enough. Good. I definitely want to try it again, because I haven't been back to visit Canada in quite some time, and I would really love to, because I miss Canada. That's some Sailor Moon cosplay smoking vibes, absolutely. Astarion.
Hardly a challenge.
Yes. Hey, Jen, how's it going?
Let's get going. Light on my feet.
Ooh, opulent chest. Some lovely scrolls I can sell later. Journal of a Novice Monk. This is going to be depressing. It was cheese curds and not shredded, right? It was actual cheese curds. It was proper thick lumpy cheese curds. It wasn't just shredded cheese with fries and gravy. No, 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 no. If there's one thing I know about poutine, is that it's always with cheese curds, not with just cheese, fries, and gravy. That's just loaded fries with cheese and gravy. That is not poutine. There's rumors of a githyanki sighting in the region. The Dawn Masters in a circle think we don't know, but it's all anyone can talk about. What do they want? Can they be after the blood itself? How will they ever even found out about it? Personally, I'm excited. If there really is a githyanki attack, there's a chance they'll fire the lance. To see the light of Lathander himself launch forth from Rosamund's roof. That would be something to write home about. Brother Wellen claims he saw it once, and it was so bright it nearly made him blind. Luckily, said it was quite hard to fire. But once we do, those githyanki won't know what hit them. Well, it didn't work out well for you guys, did it? In Alaska, having a reindeer dog on a street corner is considered a rite of passage. I could absolutely see that. Okay.
Can rest.
Good, good.
Blackets will be done.
You need a little bit more rest, so let's get you... There we go.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Oh, no, I want poutine as well. Ah! Like, tomorrow I'm having, like, a good hearty meal before the marathon, so I'm saving myself for that.
Assume nothing.
Isel, could you help with this, perchance? Come on. There we go.
Never a dull moment.
Not sure if this is the correct way, but it's a way. Oh, that might also be a way to get into the monastery, but there's got to be a way to also get up to the eagle.
Very well.
Let's try this way.
Indolence breeds madness.
Isel, could you help with this, perchance? There we go.
Blood? No, never mind.
Oh, when it comes to like ruined spaces like this, like exploring like ruined temples in video games, I always wondered like it'd be really cool if we could see it when it was like in its heyday.
What's there?
Ooh, there was something shiny down there. 1 second. I have things to look at.
I'll give it a shot.
Oh, I could go with the churro right now. Like dipping it into some like warm dulce de shade. Oh. Oh, now I want Mexican food. Fuck. This is a mistake. We shouldn't talk about food during stream because then I'll be just so tempted to just pull up delivery on my phone and be like, just send me all of the things. Alrighty, we have our second Pick My Voice of the evening from Sapphic Scaracomi, who is requesting, I've been saving up my second Pick My Voice, another Night Angel request. Pretty please? Well, since you asked so politely, little stars. I've been out of the city as of late, but it's good to be invited back. You always seem so excited whenever I return. Perhaps you can teach my little star a thing or two about how to behave themselves. This stone disc has githyanki runes carved into it. Below them is drawn a translation into the common tongue. Location good, close to road but secluded. Building looks well fortified. Defense minimal. Seems to be a religious building. Space ample, underground hidden. Was easy enough to sneak in without being observed. Prime spot for a creche. Suggest immediate occupation.
A fallen githyanki warrior. A creche must be close.
Don't worry, my dear, we'll get there soon. Night Angel, why is your little star so ungrateful? I put so much work into making our little patch of paradise as perfect as I can get it to be. I take care of them. I make sure that they are comfortable and well fed and always have a lovely soft place to rest their head. And still they lash out with aggression and frustration. And then sometimes in the night I hear them crying and I think, oh, just, can you stop that?
Please.
Of course, no one could ever replace them. I utterly adore them. But my word, can it get irritating. Your little star doesn't appreciate your greatness. No, not like you. Oh, this could go interestingly. The giant eagle regards you with disdain. I want what's hiding in its nest. It's not going to go well with you, pretty bird. Chad appreciates the greatness that is Night Angel, see? That's why I love to return time and time again.
It's screeching for help!
Okay, let's see if we can take care of you. There we go. You're my favorite, Night Angel. I want uppies, maybe? Oh, it seems so many of you want uppies. Well, you can all line up and I'd be happy to perhaps take you for a moonlit soar over the city. So long as the Heroes Guild do not spot us.
No time to waste.
Let's get something shiny in there. Since we're talking about food, what's your favorite meal, Night Angel? I don't know. As a hero, I always had a very restrictive diet in order to maintain my shape and other reasons. I have a rather delicate constitution at times. I tell you this because we trust each other.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Very good.
Victory awaits.
Oh, you seem quite taken with the idea of flying over the city in my arms. Chad is just innocent civilians. So long as we're with you, the Heroes Guild wouldn't touch you. Because what if they hurt us? See? See, you know you can trust me. Oh, you're all so well behaved. I might have to take notes. Although, my little star is beyond compare, of course. But they could learn a thing or two from you. Why, hello, Andy. Thank you so much for joining us. Interesting. At least the majority of you would let me take care of you. Oh, so many pretty birds. Well, that's annoying. How soft are your wings? I bet they're super soft and fluffy. They are masterpieces, aren't they? I take care of them every day. Make sure there's no irritating feathers caught.
What should I do? Might as well take a look.
There we go, that's a little better. Try and get you back on your feet.
Blood comes easy these days.
That's better. Oh, but sadly our time grows short. We come to the end of that Pick My Voice. Thank you so much, Scaracomi, for requesting Night Angel. She is a delight, isn't she? Please make an abstract art piece with my bones. Like, I love you guys, but sometimes I worry for your level of self-preservation. Because I'm aware that I'm the creator and the voice and of Night Angel and everything like that, but even sometimes I'm like writing certain lines and I'm like, is this gonna be that thing that like officially like makes them go, no, I can't do this anymore? But then it's like, no, 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 step on my throat, mummy. Please destroy me. And I'm like, okay. They seem to be fine with this.
Let's finish this.
There we go. Oh, thank you for the hydrate check. and a stretch check as well. Ah, thank you, thank you. Ah. Nice.
Time for cuddle. You're mine.
No one stopped me yet.
Ooh. Like, we got some knocks taken out of us, but that went better than I expected. Let's get all the things.
Don't mind if I do.
I'll be taking that.
Should
Oh.
get some rest. I need to keep sharp.
I want to see something, because there's this dead kobold here. I want to do Speak with Dead on it. I swear I talk about Night Angel a little too much. She's my current hyperfixation. Oh, you're too kind, thank you. Can I speak with Dead on the kobold?
The corpse has nothing to say.
Boo. Okay, fine. I was just curious. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep that on just so I can remember to keep trying it. You could say the corpse was dead tired. Hey! Anything useful? Okay, let's head back inside. How do we get up here again? That's right, it's down here. Hey, there we go. Just the lighting a little bit because I look like a ghost. There we are. I cannot wait until I can buy my own place and have an official office studio thing. Steph, you write her so well. Her as a character scratches my brain just the right way. Hey, that's what I like to hear. I just love villains, okay? And I know that you, my lovelies, have wonderful taste. So you also love villains. Night Angel, I love her to pieces. I love her so much. But she's, goddamn it, she is also the worst. Speaking of food, have you ever tried making banana muffins by any chance, Steph? I probably have made them maybe in my childhood, but I haven't made them in a while. I generally don't really make muffins or cupcakes a great deal. I tend to either... I don't bake a lot, to be perfectly honest, because I know I will then consume the entire thing over the course of a weekend. But I did want to try something as like a little bit of a treat with making the banana bread that I made last week. Hey, Joey, how's it going?
Dawnmaster Stockhold.
Dawnmaster Stockhold. They had, the mace, I think. Hey.
Work here too. Cursed to put my hands on everything. Dawnmaster Seed.
What was their thing? Looks like they had a hammer. Nice. And there's a longsword, and then... Can't quite tell what they had. I think it was this axe. There we are. And we get a lovely buff with the Morning Lord's Radiance. We have wonderful depraved taste. I wonder about chat's lack of self-preservation sometimes. So do I. So do I. Like, I'm also saying that as someone who also loves monsters and villains. So, given certain context, it's either like when normal people should be running away, I'm running towards them. Oh, Steph, is your PO box still a thing? Yes, it is. Indeed it is. Take the Dawnmaster's crest. Note to the next Dawnmaster. To the next Dawnmaster, I don't think we're going to make it, but the blood is secure. We closed it off with magic. Only one of our own can take it. If anyone else tries, the walls will fall and they won't get out here alive. Should that happen, pray for Rosymorn Monastery, but do not mourn, it's for the best. In death, new life always.
This blood sounds important. Could it still be here somewhere?
Oh, I believe it is. We've seen your Dead by Daylight streams. We know what you would do. Indeed. Indeed. There are many things I would do. Oh, I will just say, just in regards to my PO box, because it came up in conversation, just so you know, I generally don't, as a general rule for myself, I don't eat anything that was, that's homemade, just because I can't be 100% sure of, like, the ingredients in it, and also I have an allergy to peanuts. It's not a huge thing, but I just can't, like, consume things like peanut M&Ms, for example. Otherwise, I get sick.
Stand your ground!
Me, me, me.
Keep them busy!
Me, me, me.
Thunder, forgive me. We have to fire the lance.
Well, you did fire the lance, and it didn't go well for you guys. Sorry about that. But can we send sealed maple syrup? Absolutely. Absolutely. So long as it's like something that's produced and it's all like sealed and everything like that, let absolutely go for it. Ooh, anything useful here?
Anything of use?
Oh no, we just came through there. Ah. Okay, before we head down to the creche, probably best if we took a long rest. Did that rhyme? I felt like that rhymed. A little bit at least. Chat sending cheat meals. What I have actually is up on top of my fridge is a big cardboard box from a previous care package that one of my lovelies sent me, and that's what I call my snack box. And so if I ever receive like some snacks in the mail, or I go to the States and I buy like some of my favorite treats that I want to like savor when I come back to the UK, then that all goes up in the snack box, and then when it's the weekend I get to take down the snack box and I might have like some spoonfuls of like Biscoff spread on some toast, or have something to nibble on while I'm playing some video games. Yeah, I'm especially a huge fan of almond M&Ms and chocolate-covered pretzels. Those are like two of my go-to snacks. I love them so much. Also, for Americans, I'm not the biggest fan of candy corn, but I love those caramel apples. Like, that have this... I think they're by the same maker who makes candy corn, but they're like little red and green caramel apples, and they have like a kind of caramel base on them. They are so good. I tried some when I last went to the States, and I just bought back like 4 bags of them because they were so good. Steph, have you ever considered going to MCM London? I remember cons being mentioned at a point. I have actually gone to MCM London. I was there not when they last came here, but the first time Matt Mercer and the Critical Role crew came to London. And actually, I could show it. So, I waited in line for ages and ages. I got to meet Matt Mercer and Taliesin Jaffe. And what they did is they signed my dice tray. So, I have Taliesin's signature here, and I have Matt's down here, and You're so worth standing hours upon hours and hours in queue for them. Hang on, let me see if I can show that on camera a little bit better. There we go. Come on, light. Behave yourself. There we go. I love it so much. Like, it doesn't necessarily mean the dice roll any higher, but it has Talus and Jaffe's blessing, so it counts. It absolutely counts. So I haven't been back since, mostly because it's either like it's a bit too expensive or I just don't have the time for it. But hopefully one day I'll be there as an invited guest. Who knows? One can hope, one can dream. Oh, and absolutely, Matt and Taliesin, they're both incredibly kind. I imagine the whole cast is incredibly wonderful. I just didn't get the chance to meet them because I could only afford certain, like, autographs. But they were absolutely wonderful to talk to in the brief time that I did get to talk to them. Oh, Andy, for clarification, Critical Role is a live play on like Dungeons and Dragons campaign. They've done 2 completed campaigns by this point, and they're currently on their 3rd. So it's a bunch of, the way they intro it is, it's a bunch of nerdy ass voice actors who play Dungeons and Dragons. So they're all professional voice actors, with Matt Mercer as the Dungeon Master, and they all play D&D together, and it is very cool. I'm meaning Christine to be this made because I'm going, oh, that's awesome! Okay, let's take a long rest, because I want to be at our best when we go to the creche. Anyone want to talk? Let's just check in with everyone, see how they're doing. It is time for eepies.
Glad to have an ally.
I had another dream last night. The visitor came to me and ordered me to penetrate the heart of the very cult that's spreading the infection. It gave me a tadpole gift too, just like it did the first time it appeared. I suppose it hoped this would help. At first, I thought we should avoid these gifts no matter what advantage we gain. And yet, I can't help recall the words of my father. The best plan is the one that works. These powers could be enough to edge us towards victory.
Good for you, Will. White Tiger? I'm at a genuine loss for words. What? What? Oh my god. White Tiger, you're absolutely unbelievable. Thank you so much for the 50 gifted community subs. Holy shit, you are... I'm sorry, I'm just kind of at a loss for words. Guys, we've reached our sub goal. Oh my god. White Tiger, thank you. Thank you so much. I promise the emotes I'm going to pick out for you guys to have fun with, they're going to be super cute, okay? Oh, but White Tiger, thank you so much. Like, you're just so incredibly generous, and I'm so grateful. Especially for, like, gifting subs, because then it means, like, more people can, like, enjoy the perks and everything like that, can join the Discord, can have fun with the emotes and everything. So thank you so much, White Tiger, for the incredibly generous gift. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm just still kind of stumbling over my words. Thank you. My heart is so full right now, okay? Oh my god. Absolutely being the true MVP. Thank you so much, White Tiger. Like, because also, you've only, like, joined us within, like, the past 6 months or so, because I think you renewed your subscription. I think you've been with us for about 4 months now. So the fact that, like, you want to support me so much, it really does mean a lot. Thank you so much. Oh. Just... Ah! Okay, I'm trying not to scream into my microphone, but oh my god. Everyone give Steph hugs. Yes, lots of big hugs. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, 4 months and it's with lots of love. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. I put my heart into everything I do, whether it's making ASMR videos or voice acting or Twitch streaming. So it really does mean a lot when people go above and beyond to support me. So thank you. Oh. Oh, my heart is so happy right now. Okay, focus. These powers could be good enough to edge us towards victory. Okay. Rosamund is in agreement that we need to use the powers, so yes. Yes. We need these powers to infiltrate the cult. This is the plan that works.
Very well. If it's mind games these parasites wish to play, we'll play. And we'll win.
See, it's that kind of attitude that got you into your deal with Mizora in the first place. And it did not go well for you, my friend. Oh, we love you, Steph. No! Love you, chat. Thank you. Gale?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay, nothing new at the moment. Astarian.
I suppose you want to hear about Khazad-dûr.
It would be such a dick move to just be like, nah, not really. Like, your shit is your own, I'm not gonna bother you. Okay, I want to actually wait until, like, the alerts have stopped before, like, continuing onwards in case I want to clip this. Oh, every warlock needs a Fey lawyer to help them with their pacts. Like, one class that I haven't tried to make a character for, and then see if you have any interesting options later down the line, like specific dialogue stuff, is like Fey pact warlock. Because I've done a couple of other classes, because I would always kind of lean towards classes that aren't already chosen by one of the existing party members. But I haven't seen, like, later down the line if you can do, like, you have, like, specific dialogue for, like, Fey pact warlocks, because I'm not sure, I don't think it's a thing in the game, but it would have been really cool if you made a Tav or a Dark Urge that was a warlock and you got to meet their patron at some point. Maybe that's something that's in the game that hasn't been discovered yet, but I haven't heard anything about that. I just think it would have been cool if maybe, if you did pick like an Archfey Pact warlock, you got to see like, or have one scene with your patron. That would have been really, really cool. But I understand there's already so many moving parts in this game, so they absolutely prioritized what they needed to. So I'm cross-classing for the first time, Paladin Warlock. I've heard that's a very interesting build because they're both charisma-based classes for spellcasting, so it makes absolute sense that you could multi-class those. Also, like, Bard Warlock as well, or Bardlock is very popular as well because, again, charisma focus. Ooh. God, there's so many. So many amazing new subs. Thank you. What are some other ones? Because I'm loving playing Bard so far. I'm having a ton of fun with that. One of maybe... because I've also been thinking of... I know we're still in Act 1 with Rosamund, but I've been trying to think of like, oh, maybe what would I want to do with, when we eventually try and do an honor run and see how that goes. Because I'm not going to lie, that scares the shit out of me, the idea of doing an honor run. Because to be perfectly honest, we don't get many TPKs at all. Like, the Spectator one is the one that happened most recently, but for the most part, I tend to be quite good at thinking ahead and using strategy. Also, this totally isn't an excuse to just, like, admire Rosamund when she's covered in blood. Not at all. But I'm trying to think of, like, different classes that I want to maybe play as. So maybe, like, a paladin multi-class could be interesting. That could be interesting. I need to do a warlock run. I never did multi-class my Ancient Earth Paladin with the Fey Pact Warlock as I planned. That's understandable. I think with multi-class, it doesn't hurt if maybe you want to look up online to see what the recommended, like, split is for, like, for example, I don't know if this is correct, like, you do, like, 5 levels in Paladin and then the rest is Warlock, or you jump between the two depending on what abilities you get to kind of scale it up nicely. But yeah, that's one thing I would recommend if you are thinking about multi-classing, is maybe look up a recommendation for how to do it in the best possible way so you get the most benefits from it. Alrighty, and with that, I think the last of the gifted subs is completed. So thank you again, White Tiger, for the absolutely incredible 50 gifted community subs. Like, thank you so much. Literally tomorrow, I'm going to be looking at some of the emotes that I've had my eye on, and then you can have a look at those, having some fun with those when I stream on Wednesday. Because yes, actually, I forgot to mention this when I was doing the intro. But because I am running the London Marathon on Sunday, I won't be streaming on Monday because I am going to be really fucking tired. So the next stream that I'm going to be doing is on Wednesday, and I'm going to be announcing what game that's going to be tomorrow. But you could probably take a guess because there's a game I've been waiting to be released that's coming out next week. So that's going to be the new game we're going to be playing on Wednesdays. Oh, Joey, I'm not going to win the marathon. I just am going to drag my ass across the finish line. Whatever. Oh, Jen has redeemed a pick my voice for whatever voice White Tiger picks. Awesome. I'll keep an eye out for that. Oh, Cytarol, perfect choice. I'll do that in just a moment. Just quickly, okay, Steph, is there anywhere your audience can watch the marathon and cheer you on? It's the London Marathon, so pretty much every major broadcaster in the UK is going to be talking about it. I don't think there's necessarily like a live feed of it because there's like thousands of people who enter the marathon, so you can't really like focus on one particular person unless you're like watching the people right at the front of the race. So you could probably maybe, if you watch the broadcast long enough, you might spot me in the background somewhere. But pretty much it's going to be one of the biggest things talked about this weekend in terms of like UK related news. So, but thank you so much for the best wishes, my lovelies. And White Tiger has requested Cytarol the Eternal. Well, it's good to be back. Suppose you want to hear about Cazador? You said he was your master.
My old master. Before the Mind Flayers took me from him. Before this strange, twisted freedom. Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. The patriarch of his coven, and a monster obsessed with power. Not political power or military power, I mean power over people. The power to control them completely. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor.
You returned. Did he attack you?
Not him, no. A gang of thugs attacked me, angry about a ruling that I'd handed down as magistrate. They beat me to death's door when Cazador appeared. He chased them off and offered to save me, to give me eternal life. Given that my choices were eternal life or bleed to death on the street, I took him up on the offer. It was only afterwards I realized just how long eternity could be.
Not a good master, I take it.
He had me go out into Baldur's Gate to fetch him the most beautiful souls I could find. It was a fun little ritual of his. I'd bring them back, and he'd ask if I wanted to dine with him. And if I said yes, he'd serve me a dead, putrid rat. Of course, if I said no, he'd have me flayed. Hard to say which was worse.
That sounds terrible. I'm so sorry.
Thank you. But this isn't about sympathy. It's about knowing what we might be up against. The Mind Flayers aren't the only monsters out there. They're not even the only ones hunting us. All I'm asking is that you keep your eyes open and watch out for anything lurking in the shadows.
You keep me safe, and I'll do the same.
What more could I ask? Now, is that all?
For now. Vampires are irritating little pricks. Too high and mighty for their own good, and so easily crushable. After all, what is the might and petty vanity of a vampire when compared to the brilliance and beauty of a dragon? My songbird is singing sweetly as always. Perhaps working on a new composition. They like to keep their notes to themselves. But I do enjoy hearing the scratching of their quill as they work.
Another visit from the Golden Paladin. It said we'll get the answers we need about the Tadpole if we infiltrate the cult.
We'll need to be discreet to get in the heart of the cult. These powers might help.
It's a fair point. I just don't want to take a short-term boon. I want to win this whole thing. To finish off the cult. To get this Tadpole out. To stay sane the whole time.
You and Mizora seem to know each other. How?
We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted.
Do you think she'll keep coming after you?
I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride.
I can see why you are so keen to escape.
No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
Oh! Chad, are you bringing me new offerings for my hoard? Well, they are always welcome and most appreciated. You bring me enough treasures, I might even consider sparing you. I have no memories of where I came from or who I really am. Is this part of Ceramorphosis?
I don't think so. At least, I still remember everything. In more detail than I wish. But, as for what's going on in your mind, maybe in mine. I'm certain there are answers out there. We'll find them together.
She's such a sweetheart, isn't she? Oh, you appreciate a lovely villainess with a few blood spatters? Well, I will say, red does clash so prettily with blue.
Something the matter?
Not right now. Lae'zel?
You must have questions.
Not at the moment. Let's just go see how our dear little pet is doing. My, you all get so flustered so easily. It's adorable.
Scratch's tail wags enthusiastically.
Sweet thing.
Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
And I think with that we come to the end of that Pick My Voice. If I keep going any longer, I think your heads are going to explode. But Jen, thank you so much for using your points to redeem that. And then, of course, White Tiger for requesting Cytarol. She is wonderful, isn't she? Hi. Oh,
The cub
sweet.
holds out his leg, revealing a ragged wound.
Oh, poor baby. The branches are in the way, but oh, sweet baby. I'm best in medicine. I'll try to heal the injury. I'll use inspiration. No, I don't have any inspiration. I tried.
The wound splits open further, a
Oh.
fresh trickle of blood spilling out.
No, I'm the worst. I'm officially the worst. Rosamund deserves this. She's a monster. Okay. I don't care. I can play as evil as I want. But I am not fucking things up with the owlbear cub or with Scratch. I don't care. I'm glad that everyone else is in agreement. Like, you accidentally mess things up with the owlbear cub or with Scratch, and it's an immediate reload. Okay, I will just jump through to the roll.
The cub holds out his leg,
Baby.
revealing a ragged wound.
Okay, I'll try medicine again. Come on. I'm surprised I don't have any points of inspiration. Come on. That's more like it. First try, second attempt.
As the wound closes, the cub begins testing his weight on the leg.
There we go, baby.
Adorable. Let me know when it brings you something fresh.
Absolutely. Okay, everyone, let's go back to bed. Oh, and now he's here. Yeah. Hello, baby. I wish to pet the baby. Oh. I know the branches are in the way, but oh, sweet baby. Yeah. Okay, everyone, let's go back to bed. Yes. Oh. So I didn't know that the owlbear cub's tail was in that kind of strange pointed formation, like kind of almost in a W shape, like a reverse W. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, it's so adorable. Okay, let's head out. Okay, any buffs we need to do on people? I don't think so. I will say, with this, so we're going into the Creche, because Rosamund is going to be using her Lithid powers and putting more worms in her brain. Yeah, I'm gonna imbue her with survival instinct. Yes, oh my god, it looks so cool. Come on, let's see. So yeah, instead of dying or going unconscious when she gets to 0 hit points, she'll heal. Do the others have any abilities? Not yet.
What's next?
Interesting.
Assume nothing.
Oh, actually.
Nothing hurts anymore.
Oh no, wait, it's only during combat? Okay, fine. Fuck, I wasted that. Boo. Hey, I can make more potions. Actually, let's go down and get to a waypoint. And then maybe come back up and sell some stuff. Oh, Luna says hi. Hi, Luna.
Let's see.
What should I do if the Chinrai takes me in for questioning? Why? Have you anything to hide? No. You might scour through the whole Creche.
Sentries to arms! Istik, state your purpose quickly.
Stand down, Gish. Is it not Vlaakith's command to welcome her faithful?
I expected no visitors, faithful or otherwise. Why have you come?
I let Lae'zel speak for us because Rosamund is a smart woman and she's not going to piss off people she doesn't need to.
We seek the Zaith'isk. Show me the way.
You are infected. A gate thrall is something to eradicate, not reason with.
The faithful may be purified. This is Vlaakith's protocol.
Fine. Let the Gustil carry out your fate. Report to the infirmary at once. And step carefully. Creche like watches you.
Or honestly, when I get to the Creche and other githyanki focused areas, I am so curious about making a githyanki tab and getting to experience this area myself.
I heard they're making us join the patrol soon. The search must be going badly.
Permitted
Okay.
to walk so freely.
Hush,
Such a lack of discipline would be punished severely in Connolly.
Okay, I just want to find that waypoint.
This place is as tight as a patriarch's purse.
We should have been disarmed on entry. I'm pleased we weren't, but it's strange.
No doubt they found me too intimidating.
Rawr. Such an angry little puppy. Okay, let's jump back to the Emerald Grove environs, sell some shit, because I've got a lot of stuff in my pockets. Yes, that's fine. God, there are so many playthroughs I want to do. Same. There's just so many different stories that I want to experience. Like, of course, different romances, different classes, and everything like that. But I try... Whenever I'm playing or streaming Baldur's Gate 3, I should say, I try not to play any games just for my own enjoyment, because I don't want to get burnt out on the game, because this is my favorite game. Absolutely. But I experience it when like a hyperfixation starts to ebb and flow a little bit, and then like you just get so exhausted with playing the same game over and over and over again. Like I've put in like vanilla hours compared to some people, and I regularly stream and play this game. So I think when we do get to the eventual end of Rosamund's story, which should maybe be at some point in the next 6 months or so, I might take a little bit of a break before jumping into our attempt at a heroic run, because I just want to give a little bit of breathing space before starting a new game again with you guys. Fellow man, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Oh, thank White Tiger. White Tiger and 99845. They're the one who did a huge, generous donation tonight. So thank you to them.
Recover, but you've helped us take the first step.
I'm kind of at a point where I want to stop streaming my dirge run and make a new dirge for myself. Understandable.
Of course.
I can imagine people have already put like 200 plus hours into this. I'm on like 300 hours, and that's still like baby numbers compared to some people who have put like thousands of hours into this. Because it is just the only game they play at the moment. Shit I can sell. Why do I have a ribcage in my inventory? Sell that as well because I don't need it. Arsenic's oil. Chronic resistance. Sell the shit about dark vision because everyone that needs to have dark vision has dark vision. Sleet storm, shatter. I think everyone else... Okay. That's right. Laser was holding on to some stuff for me. Githyanki boots. Have you hold on to the steel forged sword just in case. And do you have healing points? Oh, not healing points. Healing potions, I should say. Ring mail armor +2, scale mail, chain shirt. I think everyone else is pretty good. Actually, I want to get some slightly better dye for poor Shadowheart because she's had to put up with that awful color scheme for a while now. So let's get like some bottles of purple dye. Because I think that's the one that's immediately coming to mind that's probably the best fit for her. I know purples tends to be more Gale's sort of color, but just anything's better than what she's currently wearing. Here we go. I'm at 721 hours in this game. Hell yes, Philemon. Hell yes. 260, I think. That's like me, but with Genshin. I've been playing this game for nearly 4 years. Oh, absolutely. And honestly, game burnout is a real thing. Like, even if it's your absolute favorite game and you still actively enjoy playing it, everyone gets, like, fatigued at some point when it comes to games like this. Like, even if there's like multiple different ways of experiencing it, burnout is definitely a thing, even when it comes to your favorite game. Sean, a Stargazer, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Hello, Stephanie, good to see you. Had some bits to spare, saw you were streaming, and I decided to just send them your way. How are you doing? I'm doing very well. Tomorrow I'm going to be completely relaxing, which is a rarity for me, because on Sunday I'm running the London Marathon. So I'm going to be very well rested tomorrow in preparation for that. So I'm nervous, but very excited for it. But thank you so much for the 100 bits. You're amazing. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm thinking about doing a Dragonborn playthrough. Like, okay, same here. And I'm also thinking, potentially, about being a Dragonborn for the eventual honor run attempt with romancing Karlach. Because, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Like, Dragonborn in this game are so, so cool. And I want to play his one so badly. Some games you need to take a break in order to keep things fresh. Absolutely. Like, at the moment, the game that I'm kind of playing the most in my own leisure time is Stardew Valley. Just for a way to kind of completely relax, unwind a bit, and have an entirely different type of game to Baldur's Gate 3. Just because then whenever I play Baldur's Gate 3 for streaming, then I'm like excited to see what's next, and I don't feel like exhausted by her or anything. Just booted up Fallout 3 for the first time in years. I had hundreds of hours on that game back on the 360. It was an obsession as a teen. I still remember all the little secrets. That's really cool. I actually recently downloaded Fallout 4 because I'm halfway through watching the Amazon series. I haven't seen the end of it. No spoilers, please. But I'm loving it so far, and it's definitely like rekindled that love of that game in me as well. Natural fire resistance would help with that. You see where I'm going with this. You absolutely see where I'm going with this. I'm honest, Stephanie. I also wanted to wish you luck on the marathon. I'm sure you'll emerge as triumphant phoenix from the ashes. I will drag the broken remains of my body across the finish line, so help me God. It may not be a majestic phoenix, but I'm definitely going to be red in the face and just sweaty and gross by the time I finish. Who are your favorite romances in Stardew? At the moment, with my new game, I'm trying to romance Sebastian. Because he's an angsty little nerd, and I love him. Angsty little spooky nerd, and I love him. And my first ever game that I romanced properly to marriage was Elliot. Because he's a poet, and he lives on the beach, and I really like him.
This imposing portrait depicts a powerful githyanki warrior, undeniably regal in her mien.
Vlaakith herself. She is both the sun that blinds us and the void that contains us. Praise be.
In the corner of the painting is a small symbol you can't quite place.
I'll study her features.
This githyanki looks different from the others you've seen here. The way her stark white skin stretches over her sharp features gives her a distinctly otherworldly aspect.
Sam, I'm sure Vlaakith is potentially single. You just have to work up the courage to ask her. Oh, kisses from Luna, yay! I will inspect. Closer. No, I will not.
As hard as you rack your brain, the symbol doesn't look like anything you've seen before.
Karlach, in my humble opinion, is the best girl in Baldur's Gate 3. She's got a good heart, a loving personality, and she represents the spark of hope you'd want to see in another. She's definitely a woman who makes my heart melt. I still believe Karlach deserves better. But it's the bittersweet tragedy of her story. I feel I shouldn't go into spoilers in case there are people who haven't seen how this game ends, but it's a bittersweet ending. But it's so good at the same time. I know why they did it. I understand why they made the choices that they made for her story. But I'm curious to see what her romance is like when we do eventually get to that point. Can I talk to these kids and tell them keep up the good work?
Not now, Kachuki! We're busy!
Looks like fun. Can I play?
Oh, the Istik wants to play! What do you say, Rajak? Shall we play with the Istik? Yeah, let's play!
Am I about to beat the shit out of some kids?
Go play by yourself.
Oh, you little shits, I'm gonna kill you. Okay, first and foremost, let's get Shadowheart's armor looking a little bit better. Hang on, quick save in case it looks like shit. Okay, can we just take that shield off so we can see it better? There we go, that's more like it. And yeah, let's dye those boots as well. Okay, yes, boots of striding. There we go. That's at least a little bit more within her color palette.
Still in control.
Actually, she's not wearing any necklaces. Oh, okay, I'm going to be a little shit. I'm going to give Shadowheart the Amulet of Selûne's Chosen.
There's no time to waste.
She's going Dark Justicia in her route to this game, so this feels mean. But very funny. Okay, she gets Selûne's Dream. An ally you touch regains hit points, but possibly falls asleep. That's bullshit then. Come on. I'll hold on to that in that case because I want to give it to Gale for snack time.
All is ash and meat.
What can I give you instead? Let's give you the Moondrop Pendant. Yeah.
How many die today? How many
Die
die tomorrow?
Not enough is always the answer.
Swift as my feet can
This
carry
one's
me.
gonna be good. I can feel it.
Okay, this is going to be interesting.
Let's see what this does.
Because I'm trying to RP choices that maintain Lae'zel as a dedicated to Vlaakith. So I'm curious how this is going to go.
A parasite. Take it. It might be useful.
Wow. Okay, so another poll was run. Chat would Vlaakith, and it was a 50-50 split between would and not for me. So very interesting. Very interesting, chat. Very curious. Okie dokie Loki. Honestly, either one is completely valid. Like, I don't think Vlaakith, like, is kind of the person I would lean towards too. But I respect that choice.
Vertical incision from pineal eye to end of notochord. Intestinal coloration consistent with samples 231 to 259. Do you have a question? Or are you just going to stand there gawking?
I am a child of Gith, not discarded rat flesh. Am I not due your respect?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Let the istic with you speak, and I will decide what respect you're owed.
Is that thing's host still alive?
A very specific question. One that speaks of a more personal motivation for asking. I can only deduce. You have a parasite of your own.
Unfortunately, yes. Actually, no, she's curious about the parasite. Merely curious. You seem an expert on the matter. I'm good at persuasion. Please? Hey! Bards, baby.
Curiosity without toil is like a broken viewing glass. Unfocused and incapable of insight. Let's see what knowledge your labors have borne so far. Tell me, what is your understanding of ceremorphosis?
Please, explain it to me.
The stupidity encouraged on this plane never ceases to amaze me.
Oh, thanks for the hydrate.
Carefully.
I am.
The tadpole is a parasite. Once it consumes enough of your brain matter, it instigates an excruciating transformation. Every fiber, every sinew of your being is torn apart and reformed into the repugnant flesh of a geich or illithid. That is ceremorphosis.
Thanks for that. Learn something new every day.
A facile achievement for those who know so little to begin with.
Fuck you too. Are you going to help us?
Must you keep bothering me? If you have questions, read a book.
I have a confession. I've been tadpoled and I need help.
You must be desperate to seek my aid. Tell me, How long have you been infected?
Longer than you'd expect ceremorphosis to take, and with none of the symptoms.
Fascinating. So you're conscious of your infection, but showing no signs of cerebral impairment. Either your tadpole is special, or you are. We must find out which. Go to the Zaith'isk. I will ensure you're cured.
What will the Zaith'isk do?
It will relieve you of the specimen lodged in your cerebral cortex. What else? It will be worth it, I assure you. Even githyanki rarely experiences Zaith'isk. You are very lucky, Istik.
The device is strange.
Sorry.
Made of taut flesh and pockmarked metal. It waits for something.
The Zaith'isk. Vlaakith's purity distilled. My duty. My right.
Go on, Lae'zel, you've earned it.
Praise Vlaakith. Let it be done.
Sit, child.
Because Rosamund wants to see what happens. She's quite at peace with her parasite. God, it's so cool.
You must focus on the parasite at all times. The Zaith'isk will do the rest.
An unseen blade cleaves your mind in two. Impossible pain sears your bones and body in concert with Lae'zel's.
Yes, child. Speak the Talakit. Meditate on its verses.
You feel Lae'zel's mind rip and rupture. Is this purification? Is this the cure?
Okay, I'm trying to pick different options. Rosamund will wait and watch what happens for a second.
You share in Lae'zel's agony. Every cell within her skull bursts into a constellation of fragments, sorted and reassembled. Lae'zel will die if she remains.
Yes, child. Jamal, Zala, Blackith, call to your queen.
My queen! Hear me!
That thing's killing her.
Your vision narrows. You sense myriad specters of githyanki past. This is their fate. This is their anguish.
Oh, I want to do this. Rosamund's gonna lie. She doesn't want Lae'zel's belief to be broken, but she doesn't want Lae'zel to die. You must listen. The device is changing you. You are becoming a Lithid. You lying fuck. Difficulty 30, charisma class. Okay. How? I must have rolled a nat 20. I must have rolled a nat 20. Holy shit.
I feel it. Skin stretching. Mind failing. Ah!
What madness is this? The Zaith'isk nearly destroyed me. I am githyanki. I will not be gay.
My life's work gone.
And yet she lives. And so does her parasite.
Her voice cuts with a fanatical edge, an obsession bordering on mania. If there's a chance the parasite lives, she wants it.
Your Zaith'isk tried to kill Lae'zel and failed.
The Zaith'isk does not fail. The only variable in this experience was you and your parasite. And I will uncover how this happened. Wait here. I will gather my tools.
Like hell you will.
No, it can't be! It can't! This was my right!
Oh, interesting.
I followed protocol. I kept to my faith. Yet the Zaith'isk might have killed me. The Gustil tampered with it. Traitor. And there may be more still. This must be why the Inquisitors come.
Our trait is so common amongst the githyanki.
Vlaakith has taught us of a Sharlak. Traitors hunted, slaughtered, and erased from our histories. Few would dare dishonor their queen. Fewer still would be so brazen. Now hurry. We must go to the Cherai and inform him of the Doctor's sedition.
Alright, let's go do that. Is the door locked? Okay, perfect. Quick save. God, she's so pretty when she's mad. I want to do a Lae'zel romance at some point for my own enjoyment.
This one is a true soul parasite. It can enhance you. You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how.
Oh, gods. Are we really doing this? Right in front of everyone. Fuck it. I opened my mind to the Tadpole. I haven't done this yet.
Your mind swells as it subsumes everything the Tadpole has to offer. Everything it was and everything it was destined to be. Pure potential. Pure power.
Yes. Good. You have grown your power and improved your chances of survival.
Yes. Yes. Does anyone have any thoughts on this? Starian, well, what do you think?
So, you've indulged. Just helped yourself to a little more power, I see. And there isn't a tentacle to be seen. Not a bad deal, I'd say. My only complaint is that you didn't want to share. I wouldn't mind indulging myself.
I have another in my pack. Take it if you want it.
Excellent. I'll have a rummage around and help myself in my own good time. Thank you. Your generosity is appreciated.
We're gonna make each other so much fucking worse. Alrighty. You can't actually see it behind my behind my webcam, but right just behind here is a little icon with illithid powers. Let's go take a look at that, shall we? Oh, okay. Oh god. Okay, we have Psionic Overload. Your attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 psychic damage, but you take 1 to 4 psychic damage every turn. Not the best. The first attack roll or ability check you make against any target gains a bonus equal to your proficiency bonus. That's nice. Sacrifice half your remaining hit points to heal a target for the same amount. Concentrated Blast. You must be concentrating on another spell to cast this. If the target was concentrating, you heal as much as the damage that was dealt to it. Ooh, that's good, especially as a bard. And Force Tunnel. Charge forward, pushing all objects and creatures in your path 4 meters away from you. I'm going to go with this one, Favorable Beginnings. The first attack roll or ability check you make against any target gains a bonus equal to your proficiency bonus. Very good for us. Oh, oh, it's the sounds. Ah. Brain blast. Got a lovely new hole in my head. So squishy. Oh, look.
There's a parasite nearby. You should take a closer look.
Oh, I'm taking all of these. Oh, good. And there's just now a counter. I'm sorry you can't see it behind my webcam, but there's just like a counter. So yes, we have 2 illithid parasites on us. Yay! The dirge is now saint-like. She is holy. Honestly, by the end of this, her brain is going to be Swiss cheese. Okay. Probably should have prepared for when they were going to be advancing towards us, but that's fine.
With finesse.
Nice. Ow.
Down the tree-loving leper.
Come on. Working on it, darling.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Can I do a thunder wave to get them away from Astarion? Yes. Not quite the best. That's okay, that is what... There we go, that's better.
Have to keep going.
And let's get some Spirit Guardians going. And a spiritual weapon outside. Nice.
I am fury. I am death. On the move.
Nice. Sneaky shit. Good. You're just popping in and firing away, so let's stop you. There we go. Let's get you taken care of. And a little nibble for some healing too. Rude. Okay, let's do survival instincts on Astarion. This fight might be a little tricky. Okay. Actually, no. Let's get cure wounds on... No, let's do 8. And then all of us get a good benefit from that. How dare you counterspell that shit? Stop making those sounds, Starian, I swear. There we go.
Swift and lethal.
Let's do a precision attack.
Much longer.
Come on. You can't counterspell me, only I can do that. Exactly. See? You guys get it. Oh, and things are not going great for us. Okay, 2 people are down though. Can I? There we go. That's better. Who's... I can't really do anything else. But I can do... Who's really badly hurt? Lae'zel's the worst. So let's get you a bit more healing. Okay, there we go. Oh, almost got you. And let's drink a potion as well.
Time to strike.
And let's action surge this as well. Come on. There we go.
Taking position.
There you are, Doctor. We are slowly picking them off one at a time. Nice. Ow. Okay, let's get me off the ground, maybe. That would be nice.
Take you.
Okay, and anyone else? Lae'zel's not looking great, so let's burn a 3rd level spell. Because now that I have more resources, I don't mind if we have to do another long rest.
I am fury. I am death.
There we go. Nice. And let's do second wind. Healing. Good, good, good. Scarecrow, has anyone else heard of Prison Cell Block H or Wentworth? Wentworth rings a bell. Is that like an especially famous prison or something? Or because it sounds like also it might have been a TV series. That was my second guess, was TV series maybe? Yes, Arrow of Ilmater, nice. A little bit more healing. Okay, there's just 2 left. Get a bit of healing myself. Sorry, I stand corrected. There's 3 of them, including the doctor. I didn't count the one that's outside.
On my way.
Nice.
I am fury. I am death.
Let's try that again with a precision dice this time. Okay. There we go. Getting there. Starian's still not looking the best, but it's just you standing in the corner. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion. Can I actually get you a little out of the way, Rosamund? A little bit. There we go. Oh great, perfect.
Heading there.
Nice.
I will ascend. My path be true.
Try and get you a little further out if I can. There we go. Cool.
Let's go.
Okay, doesn't count. Spiritual weapon. Oh, spiritual weapon's not quite in range. That's okay. Nice.
I won't give in.
How about some scorching ray? Almost there.
I must heal.
So fine, you got this. Look at you cowering behind there.
Pull yourself together.
There we go. Ah, that was satisfying. Let's just rob all of the things. Githyanki short sword, very nice. Or good resources that we can use to take another long rest. Infirmary key, thank you. Ooh, when you deal acid, cold, light, fire, lightning, or thunder damage using a spell or cantrip, that element infuses your weapon. Ooh. Ooh, that's useful. Who has some other cantrips other than me? Astarian actually has Firebolt because he's a high elf, or was a high elf before he became a vampire. You also have Firebolt, Shadowheart.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
All in due time. That element infuses your weapon. Let's give that to Astarian. Because especially... Oh no, wait. He's already got a number of things. In that case, let's give that to Shadowheart.
Long way to go still.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Cool. And we're almost at level 6. Thank you for the stretch check. Ah. White Tiger. Thank you, thank you. Oh, Aberration Hunter's Amulet. A Githyanki wearing this amulet has advantage on intelligence saving throws. Aberrations also have disadvantage on attack rolls against them. Nice. Take all of these things. And I'm encumbered. That's okay, I'm going to give most of these things to Lae'zel. Lae'zel, could you hold to this for me?
I crave blood.
What does better? Sword of Justice you've already got is better. Okay, there's the amulet. Let's give that to you. Let's give you the Amulet of Sylvanas, because then you get extra lesser restoration. Yeah, let's do that. I'll take the Moondrop Pendant back.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Anything else that's good for other people? I don't think so. Okay, the Yankee Longsword or the Sword of Justice? The Sword of Justice also does Tears Protection, so let's have you hold on to that for now. Here we go.
At the ready.
Let's have a look at Gustil Stormgoss's research notes. A massive compendium of notes documenting with clinical precision the dissection of over 200 illithid parasites recorded in the common tongue. Sample 231. Observations. External presentation consistent with previous samples, but intestinal coloration is not. Internal fluids also appear discolored and infused with some sort of powerful magic. Magic type and purpose currently unknown. I need to spend more time reading about the magic in this land. My studies in Chenarth, extensive as they are, do not cover whatever this magic is. These parasites are unusual. I will need to retrieve similarly unusual samples in order to deduce a pattern. Curious. For science! I must commit war crimes in the name of science. Ooh, that might be good for Lae'zel. Get the Yankee crossbow.
Will be done.
The Jolt Shooter is very good though. But that does a lot. Like, it does like a little bit of lightning damage, but the Githyanki crossbow, like, it suits Lae'zel better, so I'll take that bow back. Actually, yeah, I can give that to Shadowheart as like a backup weapon.
Still breathing.
Just in case. And let's look at the infirmary records.
Here we go.
A lot of Githyanki names and the treatment they received in the infirmary. It is written in the common tongue. The name Varl comes up 47 times. Svarshketh, far be it from me to tell you how to do your job, but may I suggest doing something about Varl? He's a drain of resources, not to mention interrupting my research, and I'd like to go through at least 2 days without seeing him again from Gustil Stormgoss. Damn, someone is terrible at their job.
Have to keep going.
Either that or they keep like stubbing their toe and then they get sent to the infirmary because there's that much of a fuck up.
Something good here, I hope.
Take that. Ooh, anything useful here? I'm sorry, Lae'zel.
Bunks look entirely too soft for my liking.
Why is it I can imagine like Lae'zel if people are suggesting like, oh, you can add some more like pillows to your space or make yourself more comfortable. She just goes, no. The slightest hint of comfort disgusts me. And then like when you're bunking down for the night, she doesn't even sleep on a bedroll. She just like rolls it away and just lies in the dirt staring up at the stars like, perfect. Oh, that's right. I do remember that there is a thing in there that I do not want to get out. Okay, people seem to be chill with us. I'm just gonna go back here and close that door so no one sees the crime we committed. And I might take a long rest before we proceed further. Will you ever do a 24-hour stream or a 36-hour stream? I have considered, like, over time, for each new big follower milestone, increasing the length of the goal stream that we get to. I believe the one that's currently set for 2,600 followers is another 6-hour stream, which is a feat in and of itself. I would love to maybe do a 24-hour stream, but I'm not quite there yet in terms of stamina. I think maybe the maximum I could probably do is a 12-hour stream with good amount of breaks, like healthily broken up. Probably make sure I take care of myself and grab a snack every once in a while.
To see 15 eggs at the very least.
I want to actually ask about this.
Is Stick permitted to view the birthing pools now? These are strange times. Step carefully while here. Our hatchery is protected by lethal safeguards. I do not wish to pick your remains from them.
I thought a hatchery would have more eggs.
Most are hatched. Only one remains. Monitored by Varsh Koku, the caretaker of our young. You may speak to the Varsh if you wish, but stay away from the egg. There will be no second warning.
Duly noted. I am not going to fuck around and find out with these guys. Even though I'm very tempted to. Can run a marathon, cannot stream for 12 hours. Stamina goals. I'm not sure if I can run a complete marathon yet. After Sunday, we will see. But I would absolutely love to do like a 12-hour stream. I might talk to some of my friends who have done those in the past, like Hobbytan, and ask what their advice was. Because I think I did ask about it after we'd like done a raid on their stream, and I stuck around for a bit and I asked them. They said the big thing was just making sure that you take consistent breaks at regular intervals.
Perhaps a tadpole has already addled your brain.
And then, for longer periods of time, like, don't be afraid to take longer breaks as needed, and just take care of yourself. Make sure you're still having a good time.
Your disobedience brings shame on Creche.
I know some streamers who have done 24-hour streams do shifts with their friends to keep things interesting and to help people rest as well. Absolutely. Okay. I want to see if I can butt in about this.
Shocky! Why do you keep hesitating? My instructions were clear.
Because they don't make sense. Killing each other like this. It's stupid. Or for you.
Silence! It seems your childish prattling is attracting an audience. You fight again. This time, daggers only. And to the death, as instructed. Who wants to challenge this sniveling Istark?
She's gonna stand back and watch and just enjoy the entertainment.
I've been practicing every night, Savage. Let me have a go.
I refuse. There has to be a better way.
No, there isn't.
You dropped your guard on your weak side and were completely open to an offhand counter. Move him out of the way. We've wasted enough time already.
It's not my place to intercede.
You are well on your way to being gate food. Do better.
Because this is the classroom, where they learn important things like how not to die. Learning not to get stabbed is an essential skill to have.
Strike hard. Slice flesh. No hesitation.
How are we doing for time? Can someone do a quick check of how long I've been streaming, please? Steph, please, I need my own rest. Exactly, like, and a big thing also would be making sure that I had enough, at least 1 or 2 mods on rotation that could just be a consistent presence, just making sure everyone has a good time, and is behaving themselves, because thankfully we've seldom had any issues in chat, knock on wood, but I would always want to have at least 1 or 2 voices in chat, just making sure that everything is running smoothly. 2 hours and 33 minutes. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. I might go for a little bit longer in that case. Let us take a long rest. Excuse me. Because for the upcoming fight, I kind of need it. Oh, have we taken a long rest in this area or like in the creche before? Because this is very cool. Oh, I wonder if any Lazar has anything to say.
Keyncha, no good will come of devouring a gate worm, no matter what you might think.
Fine. A hatchery with a single egg. How many does a clutch usually contain?
Kalir's clutch held 3 dozen eggs, more or less. Though I've learned of creches that harbored 100.
This seems intrusive, but she's genuinely curious. Githyanki look quite humanoid. How did you evolve to lay eggs?
Humanoid. How I despise the term. Githyanki are quite superior to humans. Our biology slates state that Githyanki came to lay eggs after we escaped illicit enslavement and took to the astral plane. It's an asexual process, a favorable change by any estimation. Hideous to imagine a life where I couldn't partake in the pleasures of sex without the looming threat of bearing children.
Valid. Who does the laying? I'm curious about the logistics.
Shukiani. Githyanki chosen by Vlaakith herself to bear young. The queen assigns when and where they must lay, and how many eggs they must bear. The Shukiani pass their eggs in the material plane. In the astral, time barely passes. It is a meticulous process, carefully timed so that the eggs hatch at once.
Interesting. On to other matters.
Go on then.
The Creche training room was illuminating. Are Gith instructors always so brutal?
My own Savage would never have threatened a youngling. A waste of time and energy. The pupils themselves culled the weak from their ranks. I myself felled 4 of my own classmates once Kalir had 100 times circled Tyrell.
That's incredible. I have no doubt they deserved it.
Of course. My people have no use for cowards. Every trainee that I slayed was either too weak to withstand the lessons, or was cocky enough to pick a fight they could never win. They underestimated me, so they paid the price. The Githyanki are only as powerful as their weakest warrior. Jaquith de Venzir, the termination of the frail, strengthens us.
God, she's so hot, covered in blood. I mean, what? What? Who said that? And yeah, I love her when she's so proud of herself and she has that kind of cocky, like, yeah, I know I'm hot shit.
Feeling illicit?
I'm good. Thank you. Okay, I want to see what Halson says because he's not going to be happy about this.
You wish to speak?
Okay, apparently not. He seems to be cool with it, surprisingly.
Gone gods. Watching you consume that tadpole was more disgusting than the tadpole itself.
Why don't you just say...
I suppose that's not what you wanted to talk about.
You should get out of this pact. Let's talk about your problems, Will.
A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
There must be some loophole in the contract that lets you out.
There could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mazora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
We can beat her if we put our worms together.
We can.
And sure. I have more of them now.
How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
Sure. Sure, I see you as more than that, Will.
Yes?
Anything new? Not at the moment.
It
was bad enough having just one of those tadpoles forced upon us. I can scarcely believe you actually inflicted another on yourself.
You seem angry. I'm not going to talk to you.
Come on then, don't leave me in suspense. How are you feeling? No errant tentacles? No sudden cravings for a more cerebral diet?
She's not going to say this, but now you mention it, I do feel a sudden, unrelenting urge to crack open your... Never mind. Rosamund, she's kind of like proud of herself, like, oh, I'm really feeling myself with this. I'm feeling great. Consuming these tadpoles could give us quite the advantage.
Wonderful. Advantages are a more precious commodity than I'd have hoped, given the nature of our predicament. I commend you on your willingness to take such a risk. Now, let's hope your new illithid fuel prowess tipped the balance suitably in our favor. Was there another matter you wish to discuss?
Not at the moment. Hee. Now, I'm trying to think, like, okay, who could I also give some of the brain, like, or the tadpoles to? Astarion seems definitely on board. Gale's quite on board as well. Everyone else is disgusted. But good to know that Astarion and Gale are keeping open minds about this thing. But I think with that first, like, little poke of getting another tadpole into us, why don't we have another? Okay, what have we got? Luck of the Far Realms. Once per long rest, you can change a successful attack roll against a foe into a critical hit. Concentrated Blast. You must be concentrating on another spell to cast this. If the target was concentrating, you heal as much as the damage that was dealt with it. Okay, so this is especially good if you're going up against spellcasters. If the target was concentrating, you heal as much as the damage that was dealt to it. I'm gonna get that because, yeah, I have a lot of concentration spells. Let's go with this. I don't want to spoil myself with all these new toys. But just 2 for now seems fun. Ah. Okay. And I'm not going to use that ability, so let's reorganize things just a little bit. There we go. Alright, how are my babies doing? Hello. How are you doing? You healing up?
Camp life seems to suit the young owlbear. His coat of feathers seems fuller. His eyes look bright and inquisitive.
Oh, baby. Okay. Let's also pet Scratch.
Scratch's tail wags enthusiastically.
He's my good boy. Who approves of me doing horrific murders?
Scratch's
You
tongue
do.
lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
Okay, let's take a long rest. Any weird dreams for the night? Yes. I hurry towards the sound. Not my babies! Not my beautiful fur and feather babies! see if there's any signs of injury. Okay, it's interesting because with Silesia, she had speak with animals as like a regular thing. But it's interesting to see what it's like if you don't have that ability to speak directly to them.
Nothing.
Okay.
Both animals look fine.
Oh. Hey, sweet babies, are you okay? Oh. Okay, I'll try animal handling. Hold Scratch's gaze and incline your head towards the cub. Everything alright? Nat 20, baby! That's how it should be.
Scratch's tail wags furiously. These two have become firm friends.
Bit Scratch, yeah. You're a good older brother to the baby. Yeah. Oh. Okay. We're good. They're okay. Alrighty, so let's leave camp. Let's leave camp, I said. Okay, and they're immediately not hostile. Good. I was just a little bit nervous. In case it was one of those things like, oh yeah, and then if you take a long rest between these points, then all of a sudden everyone wants to kill you. But there is a vendor here, I think, and we need some more health potions for reasons. Also, I think I have things to sell.
Ugh, blood, rust, squall. Is there no odious substance not smeared on this delivery? I'd heard this plane was disgusting, but I didn't think it would be like this.
Care to trade? I guarantee all my stuff's spotless.
Fine, but your paraphernalia had better be pristine.
Also, with Rosamund now taking more tadpoles into her brain, it feels like maybe she needs a little update physically. So off stream, I might pop to the mirror for a little bit. Because there are some things I must do. She also has those gloves that increase your dex to 18. Oh, which ones? Gloves of dexterity, that's it. So whereas dexterity is scored to 18, this enchantment has no effect if the dexterity score is higher without it. Yes, I'm going to get those. It's expensive, but we have the gold for it. Yes, yes, yes. Because especially as a bard, I very much rely on my dexterity. A Knife of the Undermountain King. Once the number of you need to roll a critical hit while attacking by 1. This effect can stack. When you roll 2 damage or less, re-roll the dice, taking the highest result. That is a short sword. Those are cool. That's cool. Let's take Potion of Supreme Healing as well. Do you happen to have an arrow of many targets? I'm actually going to get 2 more scrolls of Revivify as well. It's getting a little bit rich for my blood. Let's maybe sell some stuff I don't need. I have the Amulet of Speak with Dead, so I don't need that. Sleep. I can get rid of that for See Invisibility because I have my super cool eye now. Scroll of False Life. Animal Friendship is also potentially good. Any useless stuff I can get rid of. Oh yes, and Lae'zel was holding on to all of this for us. Nice. Okay, that balances out a bit. Yeah, it's a nice sword, but honestly, there's a lot of better stuff that comes around later on in the game. Unseen Menace. This weapon is invisible while equipped. It loses this property for 2 rounds on a missed attack roll. Interesting. That's kind of cool. Arrow of Roaring Thunder is surprisingly good if used strategically. So let's grab that as well. Vital Conduct Boots. When a wearer casts a spell that requires concentration, they gain 8 temporary hit points. That's very cool for Lae'zel. Daredevil gloves. Not really super interesting. Like crossbow. Let's balance it out. Yeah, I think that's good. There we go.
On your way then.
Okay, let's get this stuff organized. Get some very nice new gloves. And let's see, was there anything I wanted to give to people? I don't think so. But I am going to give some people... God, I've got so many spells. I need to sit down and reorganize my inventory at some point. Okay, Potion of Supreme Healing. One of those to Astarion. And one of those to Lae'zel as well, because you two get hit a lot. And who needs an extra Vivify?
Don't touch me.
You've got 3. You've got 2. You've got 1. Okay.
Delicious.
Let's give that extra one to Lae'zel then. Here we go.
Action, not reaction.
I need to give more spells to Lae'zel.
There is work to do.
Okay.
What a day.
Can't give up now.
Nice. I think that also ups my AC as well, because the gloves make my yeah, they make my dexterity 18. Let me just see what's like with them off. Yeah, it does improve my AC. Very nice. And let's give an extra Arrow of Roaring Thunder to Astarion, because it's very useful for zipping all over the place and knocking people off of high places.
Need to find a way forward.
But yes, let's maybe see if we can do the fight that happens in the next room, and then see how that goes.
So long as he leaves with what he came for.
Okay.
Please, Chitrai, I can explain. The latest batch of cultists knew nothing of the astral prism. They were just trying to find Moonrise. They all head there. My Gish have drafted plans to assault the tower. They are ready to fight, Chitrai. We could sift the missing artifact from the tower's ashes if you would give us...
Quiet. Find the astral prism, Therazin. My patience falters.
Yes, Chitrai. You heard him! Go!
Do as she says. She remains your Kithrak. For now.
Okay, good. That's there. I wonder, can I? I can't lock it. Damn it. I was hoping I could lock that behind us. Because that would have made some stuff later a lot easier.
Such a headache.
Okay. Now this fight can get tricky, so please bear with me.
Never wanted the easy path.
You okay, Shadowhearts?
I have something to ask.
An Istik in my creche. You are one of the mercenaries sent to bring the weapon.
The Istik is with me, honored Kithrak.
So noted. but my question goes unanswered. Do you bring the weapon?
Don't tell her anything.
I seek an audience with your Inquisitor. There's a traitor among you.
She speaks the truth, Kithrak. A Sharlak. Among us? Whom would you accuse?
Your doctor.
The Gustil. A strong accusation from the mouth of an Istik. The very same said to hold the weapon we seek.
Excuse me?
Give it to me.
I will not.
No? Then I will take it from your corpse.
Okay. Here we go. Let's try and take care of the dogs quickly. And you
be quick.
Get to somewhere a little bit more strategic.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Okay, let's... Ooh. Let's do a glyph of warning on the door. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, I gotta be over that way. Should then be within range. Yes! Nice. And let's give some bardic inspiration to Shadowheart.
Sharlak, God's a betrayer.
It's Aladdin.
Ow. But who dropped their weapon? Was it... It was Shadowheart and me. Okay. Let's do a precision attack with this. Nice. And yeah, action surge. Nice.
Need to stay focused.
Is one of the wolves already down? And I'm fearful. Can I pick up my light crossbow, please? Or is there nothing I can do on my turn? Yeah, I don't seem to be able to do anything. Let me just check this. Disadvantage on ability checks. Must run from the source of fear and can't take any additional actions. Okay, I'm gonna stay where I am.
There's blood in the air.
Because it's just 2 rounds with this. And then I'm fine.
Step quick.
Okay. That's the second wolf down. Should have given him a potion, but that's okay. How dare you? Okay, Lazel, let's get another potion, methinks. Nice. Very nice.
Can't give up.
Come on. Okay, you're no longer fearful, Shadowheart. Ah, still sucks though. Ah. Oh, this is not looking good for us. 3 of us are down. Great. Just great. Okay. And Githyanki is all of the HP. Rather than spend more time on a fight that we're clearly going to lose, I'm going to try reloading and give this another try. Because I could just continue the fight until it is like a total TPK. But no, let's not do that. Maybe should have grabbed some gunpowder, but that's okay.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Okay, yes. I think I can cast a couple of things before combat starts. So I can cast my Glyph of Warding here.
A magical ward is greeted with fear. If you're caught again, there could be trouble.
Oh no, how terrible. Okay.
Careful, I might.
Sarian. Can you say get up here for me?
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Shadowheart. Flaming Sphere's concentration. Let's get you over here, actually. Then you can drop Spirit Guardians. Actually, no. How long does that last? That lasts for 10 turns for Mirror Image.
Assume nothing.
Let's put you here, Lae'zel.
No one stopped me yet.
Rosamund will go here and initiate conversation.
Can't afford to stay idle.
All is ash and meat.
Okay.
In my creche.
I'm just going to jump through the conversation because we just had it.
So noted.
Don't tell her anything.
And there's a trader amongst you.
Whom would you accuse?
Your doctor.
Gustil.
They have lost their medical license. No. Let's go with... No, wait, am I concentrating on that? No, that's not concentration. Haha! Let's fairy fire you. And let's get some distance. And... Bardic Inspiration Lae'zel. Come on. Ow. Rude. Ah, that's not good.
I hate wolves.
Okay. Let's get a Okay, is that concentration? Mirror image is not concentration. Okay. Okay, let's just get that going. And a spiritual weapon going. Didn't mean to do that for spiritual weapons end turn. Let's do that. Okay, fine. We need Lae'zel back on her feet again. So with that, and then let's do another glyph of warding. Right fucking there. Nice. Ow. Oh, this fight's hard. Oh. There's a reason they call it tactician mode. Fuck. Would I be able to get all of us with that? Yes. Okay, if I burn a level 3 spell slot. Okay, nice. Who really needs it? Let's give me a bit more healing because then I can help others. Yes, that is a bonus action. Action surge. Nice. Okay, yes. Then I can get some healing as well. Oh, damn it. Okay. Healing for Astarion. Okay, it's an action to equip those. That's fine. Oh, sorry. Thank you for the hydrate check. Sorry, I didn't notice that. I've just been so focused on this fight. Thank you, thank you. Damn it, Shadowheart. Don't worry, we'll take care of the dogs in just a second.
Time to strike.
Okay, let's get a superiority die ready for the next one. Oh, fuck! Come on. Okay. It takes a turn to re-equip our daggers, so let's...
Excellent.
Nice. And a little bit of healing for you as well. Come on. Shit. And Shadowheart's still fearful, so I can't move her. Okay, it's bonus action for second wind. Need the healing though. Try and take care of you first. Good. Nice. Oh, this is not going well. Shit. And yeah, Lazel's dead. Shit.
I need healing.
Yeah, Astarian's like practically dead. Ah!
Have to keep going.
And yeah, it's just me and Shadowheart, and it's not going well for either of us. You know what? I'm just gonna try and see this through. I don't care if Astarian is very dead and Lae'zel's very dead. I can bring them back in a hot second. Dropping a flaming sphere on this shit.
My faith will protect me.
Come on. Almost there, come on. I do think that using mirror image was a smart idea, but I don't know if we're at a high enough level for this fight. Really? You're trying to bite the flaming sphere? Okay, moron. Ah! Okay. Because yeah, even if I bring back like Astarian and Lae'zel, I'm wasting a turn because they just come back with 1 hit point. Makes no sense for me to try and bring them back in this current state of combat. Inflict wounds. Fuck.
A little help, please.
Yep. Let's give that another try. We're very close to the next level. So I think maybe it might be smarter to wait until we're level 6 and then come back and try this fight. Because I've got previous saves where like all this hasn't been set up.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Ooh. Maybe deal with Auntie Ethel first? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Let's... Okay, yes, there we go. Because yeah, I gave that 2 tries, and I don't want to... Even though it's a rather... relatively shorter fight by comparison, I don't want to just keep trying again and again and again if it's very clear that there's still work that needs to be done. Yes. Why don't we do the Auntie Ethel fight first, and then let's go... Yes, I think this is one... No, the beach was the closest one. Yes, we're going to a different region. And thankfully, we still are quite well kitted out for a big fight. But I think it's... I agree it's a smarter thing to maybe do the Auntie Ethel fight, then try and tackle some of these heavier fights. Because with Auntie Ethel, it's tricky, and I might need to reconfigure the party setup and bring Gale along because he knows Counterspell, and that's very useful when you're fighting a hag. But I think I'm going to save that for next time. This feels like a good point to kind of wrap things up. Like, I learnt my lesson, I've been humbled a little bit, and then we can save it here and pick things up with the next stream. Let's do save and then the backup save. There we go. Yes, and then we can return with renewed energy, renewed vigor, and more strategy. So let's wrap things up for tonight. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, my lovelies. You know I absolutely adore this game, and I can just keep playing this game forever and over and over. But a huge thank you to everyone who renewed their subs tonight, who sent in bits, and a huge heartfelt thank you once again to White Tiger 99845 for the absolutely incredibly generous gifted subs that you sent earlier. It really does mean a lot to me, and it's very much appreciated, as I'm now a full-time voice actor, streamer, all that good stuff. So any bit of support you're able to give me is hugely appreciated. And tomorrow I'm going to be looking at getting those new emotes, because we did reach that Twitch goal, which is absolutely incredible. So you can look forward to having some fun with those on Wednesday when we return to the Blue Rose Respite, and of course next Friday for some more Baldur's Gate 3. But thank you so very much for joining me tonight, my lovelies. If you've been lurking in the shadows and you like what you've seen so far, then please consider following. We would love to have you back at the Blue Rose Respite. You are welcome anytime. Be sure to check out my other socials that are popping up in the chat right now, including my 2 YouTube channels, one for my ASMR tales and the other for my Twitch VODs, and my Twitter, my Insta, and my TikTok. And be sure to check out my YouTube channel for my ASMR tales, because tomorrow night is the final chapter of Embraced by Emerald Flames. It's going to be a premiere. I'm going to be there just watching your guys' reaction to it. I put so much love and so much heart into it, and I really hope that you guys enjoy it. I cannot wait to see you there. But thank you so much for joining me. Let's see who's currently live, and we can go say hello. Come on. Come on. Let's see now. Who should we go say hello to? You know what? They're a really cool bean, and we had a great time raiding them last time. Let's go over and say hello once again to Stinky Treen, because they are playing some Stardew Valley, and I think after the last couple attempts of that fight has gotten me a little bit frustrated. Let's cool things down with some chill out time over with some Stardew Valley over at Stinky Treen's channel. So let's wrap things up tonight. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, my lovelies. Again, a big thank you to everyone who renewed their subs, who gifted their subs, who sent bits. I hope you all have an amazing weekend. I am going to be exhausted on Sunday, but I'm very, very excited to run the London Marathon. And thank you so very much for all your incredibly kind words of support. It really does mean a lot to me knowing that you guys have got my back. And I was sure to keep you posted when I stagger home on Sunday evening how it went. But thank you so much for joining me tonight, my lovelies. I will see you on Wednesday for more of the Blue Rose Respite, and of course tomorrow night for my next ASMR tale. But thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you have an amazing weekend, and remember, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and as always, stay wicked and wonderful. Good night, my lovelies.